What's up, everyone? This is Chris with the review thing, and today I'm doing a different type of video. A video that people will probably see and roll their eyes once they see what it's related to. But look, listen, look here, listen. So I don't know if this dropped today or if this was like dropped like the past week, but I've seen some of my favorite Resident Evil content creators mention this like the last day or so, so I assume it's new. Capcom have released a survey that you can fill out about your thoughts on the Resident Evil 3 remake. So it was suggested by Graham that I make a video about it, and you know what? Let's do this. We're going to do this step by step together and see what the hell we can answer in regards to this. So the first page 1 of 2. Did you know about the April 2020 release of Resident Evil 3? I knew, and I've played and purchased it, of course. When did you learn about the release of Resident Evil 3? It was the state of play, and I think it was in... Yeah, it was at the end of 2019. How did you learn about the Resident Evil... before you purchased it, please select all. I just said it. Hardware manufacturer's official web. I suppose that's that. Videos posted online. Commercials, video streaming, blah, blah, blah. Posts on social media, official websites, video game related news. Advertising spots in social media, Twitter, Facebook, and yeah. I couldn't go to a physical store because we're under a fucking pandemic, so that's a fucking stupid. Anyway, information, family, friends, blah, blah, blah. Okay. What did you know about the Resident Evil 3 2020? What did you know about Resident Evil? Oh, I thought there was a there. Resident Evil 3 2020 before you made the purchase. Please select all that apply. That it contains a full remake.
Voy a la playa, ya subió la marea.
Full remake. Full remake. Oh, Capcom, you are fucking hilarious. Oh, that's what I thought going into it. What do you know about Resident that it contains Resident Evil Resistance? Oh, Christ. That's the release date. That was going to be available. I don't really. Who gives a shit about language localization? That the story, graphics, controls, and other features had been greatly changed and enhanced in the same manner as Resident Evil 2. That's correct. The main character was Jill Valentine. The setting was Raccoon City, the same as Resident Evil 2, with a story that followed. Yeah. The concept for the game was survival horror with the terrifying pursuit of a biological weapon called Nemesis that it played in a vert. No one gives a shit about that. The survivors, blah blah blah. That each look, yeah. Each survivor was on. Yeah, that Nemesis. Yeah. First announced. Right. You answered that you knew one or more about the demos that were released ahead of that. Did you play either demos? Please select all. I didn't play both demos. No, thank you. Reason for purchase. So, what were your reasons for purchasing Resident Evil 3 Remake? Because it's titled in the Resident Evil series. Because I played the original Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I wanted to play a full full remake. Oh, because Resident Evil 2. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Because the setting and the story is connected. Yeah. Because I like this genre style of game. Don't really like. Yeah, of course I like graphics, but that wasn't the main reason for playing it. I do like the original cast of characters from Resident Evil 3. Because the online, no. Because I played the demo. Because it's good value for money. Being able to play both See, this is the fucking main reason of the remake. This is why Resident Evil 3 is such a fucking short ass game and it's completely banjaxed, is because of this little fucking shithead here. Absolute fucking dog shit. Anyway. Because it's been relatively because character designs are good. To the most part, yeah, I'd actually agree with that. Top reason for it. Because I played the original Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I wanted to play a full remake of it. I wanted a full fucking remake of it, and we never got that, so thank Capcom. Which edition of Resident Evil 3 did you buy, and which platform hardware? Don't have a PlayStation copy yet, and I don't think I ever will. Xbox One physical, I got the standard. Well, See, I don't know why it says standard and collectors. You can't just collect collector's edition on its own. That's a kind of a weird one. Um, oh, I do have a standard edition on Steam. Oh, you can only pick one. Okay. Before you actually played Resident Evil 3, what kind of things did you specifically expect from the game? Please select the top 5. It being exhilarating to play, providing a sense of achievement. What? Being a sense of tension, strategic. The story being appealing, the characters being appealing, beautiful release, immersive sound effects, lots of gore, immersive. When you play a Resident Evil game, to be immersed because it's fucking survival horror. A sense of tension, I suppose. You know, you're being chased by Nemesis, like there's going to be some tension. I mean, in the original Resident Evil 3, Nemesis, one of the tracks, I think it was actually when Nemesis was nearby and like before he appeared or attacked, his like music was called "Feel the Tension." So you know, there you fucking go. Story, yeah. Lots of gore and grotesque elements, which was fucking missing. And I suppose good controls. No, playable for a long time. Like that's a main thing as well. Um, After actually playing Resident Evil 3, what did you like about this game? Please select the top 5. Yeah, sound effects and music were fucking top notch in it. Can't fault it one bit for the remake. See, I don't really want to pick anything because, like, can I just pick other like 4 fucking times because that's like I don't really want to say anything else. Definitely not fucking playable for a long time. See, it does feel good to like play it, but like the camera is fucking ass. Like the camera is really fucking abysmal. So I'll just go for that. The story wasn't fucking appealing. Exhilarating to play, no fucking not. I'll just go for graphics because it is a really fucking nice looking game. The re-engine is really nice. How much have you played of Resident Evil 3? Fucking, I've cleared the story mode, main story, multiple times. Overall, what was your degree of satisfaction with the Resident Evil 3 story mode? I was extremely dissatisfied if it wasn't fucking apparent by this video or other videos I've made already. What was your degree of satisfaction with each of the following elements in the Resident Evil 3 story mode? Scary, feeling, it wasn't really scary. I'm just gonna go down the fucking board because like it had some elements and it didn't have some elements. Story. I was dissatisfied. Character appeal. Neither. Third person camera perspective. Fucking 90% of the game is fine. It's just the fucking Nemesis fights. The clock tower fight, the vat fight, the acid bath fight. Those 2 fights fucking ruined the entire experience for me in terms of the camera. It just completely fucks you over. Action elements, somewhat satisfied. It's a very actiony game, so I suppose that is. Puzzle solving elements. Was there puzzles in the game? Accelerating defeat of enemies with weapons such as the enemies felt very fucking there was like no impact. Like if you compare it to Resident Evil 2, the impact of your weapons in Resident Evil 2 felt like you were actually doing damage. The way like limbs would slowly like, you know, just like fucking fall off and just like the gross cut sounds of it. Resident Evil 3 is just like, bullet sponge. Depictions of gore, extremely dissatisfied. They toned down the gore system of it. The graphics, yeah, I can't fault it. Challenging gameplay. I was satisfied. Yeah, the higher difficulties are somewhat, even though like it's kind of artificial the way they do it. You know, it's still fine. Variety of number of enemies. It had a decent amount of variety. You know what? No, neither. Enemy designs. I was extremely satisfied, to be honest. The enemy designs in the game is pretty fucking cool. Overall volume and content, including. Oh, right. When you purchased Resident Evil 3, how high were your expectations for including for Resistance? I didn't have any expectations for it for fucking at all. What were the reasons for not expecting much from Resident Evil Resistance? Please, I'll lay a case because I never played Dead. I played because I've never played Resident Evil Outbreak. Interesting that they throw Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th in there, even though people have like it's not like it whatsoever. I don't find Survivor characters appealing. Yep. I don't find the Mastermind characters appealing. Some of them are cool. Playing as the Mastermind doesn't look enjoyable. That's probably the most enjoyable. The interplay and tactics between Mastermind and Survivor don't look interesting because I don't see. Yeah, fucking bullshit game. Characters and creatures from Resident Evil 3 appear. I mean, sorry, Resident Evil. No. I don't like games where you play against. No, I don't like playing. No, because it doesn't seem like a game I could enjoy for a long time, which is fucking true. Because it doesn't feel like it fits in a Resident Evil. Yep. Because I can't play it above. Did you play the Resident Evil Resistance? I played Resistance, but I'm currently not playing it. I should really read these all out before I start picking stuff, but I'm just like, I see it and I'm like, yeah. Overall, what was your degree of satisfaction with Resident Evil Resistance? If you can read it there, guys. Fucking, I was extremely dissatisfied. Did you know about the January 2000 new Resident Evil 2? Yep. If you purchased Resident Evil, played Resident Evil 2, how long did you play for? I have cleared both Leon and Claire scenarios multiple times. How satisfied were you with the story mode, main story, Resident Evil 2? I was extremely satisfied. Are you familiar with the original Resident Evil 3? Yes, I knew, have played and purchased it multiple times. I've cleared it multiple times. How satisfied were you with the original Resident Evil 3 Nemesis? I was extremely satisfied. Have you played any other games in the Resident Evil series? Please check all that apply, regardless of the version, platform, original, remake. Resident Evil 2. Interesting they put Code Veronica here. Like, after Resident Evil 2. And Resident Evil 0 is down here. Very, very, very interesting. But yeah, play that, unfortunately. Played that. Revel, yeah. Yes, and I have played other Resident Evil games that aren't listed here either. Like Resident Evil Gaiden for the Game Boy. Do you think we'll purchase this game, Resident Evil new numbered games in like Resident Evil Village? It's very likely. Remakes of previous Resident Evil games. I'm going to be honest, it's very likely I will, but for this survey, I'm going to slap one short just because of the dog shitness of Resident Evil 3 Remake. Titles like Resident Evil Resistance that explore new directions for the Resident Evil series, it's very unlikely, to be honest. Capcom taking new directions is really fucking dog shit. Resident Evil 7 was a kind of new direction and it worked well for the most part, but unfortunately they fell back into the typical Resident Evil modern Resident Evil isms of, you know, fucking empty content, copied and paste enemies, uninspired last boss, stuff like that. How do you usually find out about new games for your home gaming devices, blah blah blah? Hardware, I suppose. Videos posted online, posted social media, video game news related websites, advertising spots in social media, physical stores, well, when they are open, information from family, friends, large video games events. Is that it? That's it. This concludes the survey. Thank you for your time. We look forward to seeing you again on ResidentEvil.net. ResidentEvil.net. So this is only available on ResidentEvil.net. You have to have an account to actually fill out the survey. I forgot I actually had an account for ResidentEvil.net, but I do, and I've never used it up until now. So there's that. So that was pretty much the survey. I'm kind of glad that Capcom are reaching out, and I hope that they take this information on board if they are doing another remake, because like the two remakes that are up in the air at the moment that people assume that are going to be remade are Resident Evil Code Veronica X and Resident Evil 4. Personally, I think Resident Evil Code Veronica needs a remake over Resident Evil 4 by a fucking long shot. But given the treatment of Resident Evil 3 Remake, I am unsure that I do want any remakes. Especially with the timeline at the moment, because Resident Evil 8 is set to be released next year. So, you know, fucking if Capcom release or announce a new fucking remake that's going to be released next year, I'll be very fucking skeptical. And if they are making a remake, Capcom, can you please do it yourself and not fucking outsource it? It's completely obvious that one, it was outsourced, and two, that Resident Evil 3 Remake was a cash grab. So please, you know, go back to give it to the team who did Resident Evil 2 remake, because they know and respect the fans. Because the amount of love and attention to detail that went into that game was phenomenal, and the extra content we got was like excellent. We had 2 scenarios, which was okay. They weren't really that much of a difference, but we still had 2 scenarios for a total of 4 playthroughs. If you did like Leon A, Claire A, Leon B. Then you had the hunk mode and the tofu mode, and in this time, tofu has several different variations. You know, there's one with a knife, there's one with grenades, there's one with power weapons, there's one with like handguns. So you know that's an extra 5 playthroughs, even though it's the same thing. Then we had the free DLC, which was like more kind of, you know, get to point like, you know, B from point A with, you know, a specific loadout. And then we had one kind of horde mode where we were like in a like gas station from the start, and you had to kill 100 zombies, and there were different variations of zombies, and it was cool. What did Resident Evil 3 get? Nothing. Because, you know what? Fuck you, fans. That's what it felt like. A fucking slap in the face. Go play Resident Evil Resistance, you fucking schmuck. Anyway, I've done a rant on this plenty of times. If you've watched our podcast, I fucking probably bring it up once every fucking podcast because I'm that much of a degenerate. I've mentioned it in my Resident Evil 3 thoughts and opinions videos. You should go watch that if you haven't already. Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for sticking with me while we did the survey, because I'm a rambling man, has no better things to be doing. So yeah, follow us on social media for more information on upcoming videos and video releases that we've done. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.